Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. बताइए.
Actually, yeah, yesterday I had my Rohtak's interview. So there were two panelists, one female and one male. So the panelists, like there were two, but none of them seemed interested in the beginning. So they wanted to see my documents and they wanted to see it in like soft copy. But actually my laptop was giving me some issue in order to share. तो वहाँ भी थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया. फिर I showed them the hard copies. Okay, that was fine. And then they gave me, okay, can you like take 1 minute to note down some points? And the extempo topic they gave was future of AI. Okay.
थोड़ा प्रोफाइल बता दे पहले अपना.
मेरा प्रोफाइल है सर बीटेक इंजीनियर आईटी और अकैड्स है 10th में 84, 12th में 74 और बीटेक में है 8.62 और सर कैट में मेरा है 88 परसेंटाइल. मैं एससी कैटेगरी से.
गुड, ठीक है.
अच्छा, तो they asked future of AI. So future of AI, instead of going directly into ChatGPT, what I said first was that AI and machine learning, all of these came way before I was born. And one of the prime examples I gave was that of Alan Turing, okay, and his computational models. And from there I drove the interview into the world of GPT, GPT-3, GPT-5. I said that ChatGPT is only based on GPT-3 model of OpenAI. And then how Google's DeepMind is trying to, put a red alert, and how Google can be replaced using ChatGPT. And then the Wharton MBA case where the operations paper was solved by ChatGPT. And I also gave some statistics from World Population Review. And that's when the panelists actually start taking, interest. And after that, they didn't ask me any ACATS question. The entire interview was driven on ML. So they told me what is neural network. I answered that. They asked me, what do you know about CNN, convolutional neural network? I told them. I had a research paper on like drone that I made as a self-sustainable autonomous drone. And it was a project funded by Institute of Engineers India during my college. So they saw those certificates and the entire interview was driven on machine learning and AI. And then they were still not giving up. They gave me some graphs. So the first graph they gave me was for log x and then x square and told me to find the intersection between them. So actually at that point I forgot the answer. So I told that in this rough graph, I'm not unable to find the intersection. So they told, no problem, tell me the intersection between x cube and x square. So I told them 0, 0 and 1, 1. And then they asked me some GK questions like who's the vice president of India? Who was he before being vice president in Bengal? Because I'm from West Bengal. Who is the current governor of West Bengal? These all they asked. And then they asked what are the neighboring countries for West Bengal. So I mentioned them: Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal. Then they asked what is the difference between the languages spoken in West Bengal and Bangladesh. So I told them there's a difference between dialect. Then they said what is dialect and how is it different from language. Then they asked that in the Indian constitution, how many official languages are there? And then they asked, what is the currency of Nepal and Bhutan? Here I failed to answer. I said, sorry, sir, I'm unable to recall. And then they started smiling. And then they said, okay, all the best for the future. You can log off. It was around 25 minutes.
बहुत ही बढ़िया रोहतक, बहुत ही धमाका यार, बहुत ही बढ़िया इंटरव्यू किया तेरा. Good. So it was more of a conversation. They were like smiling also. It was good.
Yeah. They were entire interview from after I mentioned about Alan Turing, they started smiling.
That's lovely. बंगाली था क्या सामने वाला?
Probably था, लड़का था बंगाली.
तू भी बंगाली है ना?
हाँ,
तुम अलग ही वाइब करते हो तुम लोग, है ना? I know. Great. Boys and girls, it's a perfect way of getting interview. और चेक करिए इसको. And ऐसे ही होना चाहिए. और बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से इंटरव्यू है. 20-25 मिनट लगते हैं और सब कुछ पूछ लिया. थोड़ा मुझे वाइस प्रेसिडेंट वगैरह ठीक है, बट फिर भी बहुत बड़ी इंटरव्यू है. एंड गुड थिंग इज ही ड्रोव द इंटरव्यू इन हिज वे. स्टार्ट विद AI, नो अबाउट AI. दिस गाय नो स्टोरी टेलिंग. और कौन सी कॉल है सूर्या?
सर मेरे पास बेस्ट कॉल अभी तो शिलोंग का है. हाँ. अमृतसर का है. कैप के कॉल से.
ठीक है, बढ़िया. अगर कन्वर्ट नहीं होगा तो ड्रॉप करेगा तो 1 साल और. ठीक है.
हाँ
ठीक है, जाना मत कहीं पे भी, रैंडम मत जाना, स्टार्ट आदमी.
ठीक है,
बढ़िया. ओके ग्रेट. बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, थैंक यू टू सूर्या फॉर शेयरिंग हिज इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस विद अस. थैंक यू तो बोल दो यार. ठीक है भाई, बढ़िया. ओके, यू कैन पुट योरसेल्फ ऑन म्यूट यार. हाँ,
यस.